Hi DVC fan, Paul and Amy here, and we are in our studio at Grand Floridian. We just moved over from Riviera. We had a tower studio there, so we are excited to have a little bit more room, and we're going to show you around. Grand Floridian was originally scheduled for a soft goods refurb. During the 2020 Condo Association, they had it scheduled in 2021. That has since been delayed. We don't know when that's going to happen. It looks like the Polynesian got put ahead of it, and we are looking forward to that happening because there is some wear and tear on the room. It just doesn't look as crisp and new as it should, especially coming from Riviera, but it's still a beautiful studio. It's still, one of my favorite resorts, and we're going to show you around. If you like the content that we create, please head over and check out our sponsors, the World of DVC, DVC Resale Market. You can buy yourself a nice Grand Floridian contract, DVC rental store, rent out your points, or rent some points for yourself, and Monero Financial to finance that contract. So this is one of the bigger studios that we have stayed. It has a really large hallway space here. It is a walk-off, so we have this kind of alcove, and that is where the one bedroom would be if we were a two-bedroom walk-off. We just kind of use this space to keep our luggage. And what I really like also in here are the hardwood floors. They're just really nice, and they do stay clean, and they stay nicer than like the carpet does. The bathroom, this is one of my favorite bathrooms, and I have to talk a little bit loud because the fan is an automatic fan, and it's pretty loud. But we've got that split bathroom situation, and there are only 3 resorts that have studios where you can have a tub and shower as well as a just like a walk-in shower at the same time. Polynesian, Riviera, and Grand Floridian are the only 3 that have that. So we have this beautiful walk-in shower. I really love the tile and the colors in here. Just very, bright and cheery. Really, I love that we have this cool TV that's built into the mirror. I think they put those in Riviera as well, but those are the only 2 DVC resorts that I have seen them in. A nice, beautiful countertop. There's not a ton of storage in this sink. It's just like a really fancy looking sink, but you do have, just really, really tiny drawers. But, it's a nice countertop space, and it gets the job done. Over here we have, just a regular full bathtub with a shower, and the tile work is really pretty. The touches in the villas, especially in the Grand Floridian, I love, the crown molding and the tile work in here, and the floor is just a very beautiful tile. It just has that elegance that I think is just carried through, the whole Grand Floridian theme. Let's go ahead out and check out this closet right here. It's pretty good size, not too big, but a lot of people will complain about the Grand Floridian not having a lot of storage space. It's not a ton because we have the 5th sleeper instead of like a dresser, but you do have some shelving here that you could put some stuff, as well as just a big shelf up here. I know there's like the extra pillows and blankets, but you could probably stack those and use the shelf here. I have not seen these robes in a long time. We've stayed at Grand Floridian, within the last few months, and they took them out. So it's nice to see them back in a DVC room. I don't think there's very many that have, that provide robes. I don't know, it's just kind of a nice little touch. I do like that there's a nice full-length mirror here that helps with getting ready, just so you can kind of see. We had a full-length mirror in our tower studio too, so that was really cool. Kitchenette is pretty basic. It's not a huge counter space kitchenette, but it's cute, and I like, the design. It has some storage space as well, a microwave, the same paper products that we pretty much had over in the Riviera Tower studio. Not a whole lot of like kitchen utensils, usually just a can opener and a corkscrew, right? The basics, what you would need if we don't have a full kitchen. A Mr. Coffee Pod. We've got a very tiny sink and a toaster with some coffee and stuff. Down here we have our mini fridge. It does not have the freezer like they have at Animal Kingdom Lodge, but it's a pretty good space to store. You know, we've got what matters in there. We've got the Gideon's cookies. And in there we've got trash and just some extra paper towels and some dishwash liquid. Coming out here into the main room, we've got a queen bed, so this sleeps 5. We've got a queen bed, and something we realized a little bit earlier is that there is some storage space in this bed. So this bottom piece here, you can kind of slide it, put some luggage underneath there. It's not a huge space, but you know, if you have a closed suitcase and you want to get it out of the way, just that section will slide out. And then over here, we do have some drawers, and they're like big dresser size. The only drawback is I think this is the only one, right, Paul? Did you look at that? Because I don't think we can open it over there.
I'm not sure.
If it works, it's not functional. It does.
It opens 2 inches.
Yeah, because it's against the. There are some drawers in this. You know, they're small in this nightstand. I don't see any charging. Oh, yeah, there are. So underneath here, there is some charging ports. So just some plugs and 2 USB. And there's only one nightstand. So I prefer 2 because Paul and I like, you know, we have a watch. We plug in our Apple Watch and our iPhones. But we'll just make it work. So we also have a 5th sleeper here below the TV. Just our little pull-down Murphy single bed. And I'm not sure what I did. I think that you have to, there you go. So this one is a little bit different than the ones that we pulled down that actually have, like, you know, the built-in, I don't know what you want to call it, the thing that holds it up. You kind of have to move this bar. But look how cute. I love Dumbo. I'm not really sure how Dumbo fits in with the theming of the Grand Floridian. I feel like Dumbo belongs at Boardwalk, but I like Dumbo because I like elephants. In order to put it back up, you gotta move the bar. It's not as easy as some of the other ones. Alright, we also have a DVD player, which when I saw the one at Boulder Ridge, I said I didn't think we had them anymore, but there is a DVD player in there. And something else I noticed, Grand Floridian does have in-room dining right now, and the menu is actually really big. So that's exciting. And then there's a lot of drinks on the menu also. Good sized TV for the room. We have a nice table and chairs. I'm a little bit disappointed about the soft goods refurb being pushed back, especially because it was supposed to be this year. I mean, you know, some of the chairs are just a little stained, and then down here you can see like the carpet is getting really worn out. You know, it just really needs replaced. I hope that they replace it with the wooden flooring that's back in the hallway, because that still looks great. But the carpet is just getting old, as well as the couch. So this is our couch bed. I really have high hopes that when they do the soft goods refurb, they replace it with a Murphy bed, just like they have been. This isn't like Boulder Ridge couch, you know, bad, but it's getting old. And a lot of people, you know, the couch beds just aren't that comfortable. The artwork I love the little touches of Mary Poppins. I just think that she belongs in the Grand Floridian, especially the penguin fountain that's downstairs. So the little artwork kind of carries that theme up here as well. We don't have any storage in our coffee tables. It's just kind of like 2 separate tables. They're a little scratched up. I'd like to see them. Maybe they'll replace them. I don't know if that's part of soft goods refurbs. I do like the curtains. I like them. I think they're cute. I love the grand window. There is a spider crawling on the window. So I'm going to open it up and go outside, and hopefully I'll get the spider outside as well. And I always have trouble with the door. It's like my thing. Okay, I'm scared of spiders, so I'm just going to walk around and hope that Paul will get them. Okay, we don't have the best view in the world. So let me take a look at that view. We did book a standard, and it's understandable that we didn't get, the greatest view. This is our third time staying at the Grand Floridian. We have another stay coming up for the 50th. Our other two stays, we've had amazing views in standard. We've had the monorail twice. Actually, we will be able to see the monorail when it comes by. But for the most part, we are staring at the entrance, so like the back roof, and there goes the monorail. I guess it's not that horrible view. But we are staring at like the back roof section of like the main entrance here. This is like where the cars pull up. And so that's just the nature of booking a standard view. Sometimes you get a great view and sometimes you don't. But honestly, this is a really great balcony. Just like at the Polynesian, it's a tiled floor. It's kind of like that tiled wood look. And I really like that. I just think for the most part, it just feels a lot cleaner than like the concrete. They just tend to get dirty. These, however, are not the comfy chairs at the Polynesian. They're just like the hard metal. I don't know. They're just not the best. But I like the balcony. The view is, we can live with it. And we can see the Polynesian as well in the wedding chapel. So it is what it is. There's definitely some, we're surrounded by like 2 bedrooms. Like I think that they're dedicated because there's some really huge balconies on both sides of us. So we're just like the tiny little studio in the middle. So that's it from us, from our Grand Floridian studio. We still love it. We love owning here and staying here, and we're just really looking forward to that soft goods refurb when the place gets a little bit of a refresh. But overall, we're still very happy to stay here. And then we can walk to Magic Kingdom, and we're going to walk to the Polynesian and have dinner at Hana tonight. So excited about that. As always, if you like our stuff, please hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can join the conversation over at the DVC fan Facebook page, and you can look out for our blogs and articles on news and just all things DVC at dvcfan.com.